The Rolling Stones have reformed. The Rolling Stones, who call themselves the greatest rock and roll band in the world, came out with a new album in October of this year. If you are a fan of rock and roll, then you will be pleased with Hackney Diamonds. The phrase Hackney Diamond refers to shattered glass that occurred as a direct result of a theft. The Rolling Stones, on the other hand, did not develop an album with the intention of quickly cashing in on their popularity, but instead produced some of their finest work in the past several decades. Since the release of A Bigger Bang in 2005, the band has been working on new material for the first time in the studio with Hackney Diamonds. It is also the band's first album following the passing of Charlie Watts, the band's founding drummer, in 2021. The record has a sound that is both original and contemporary to it. It would appear that the Rolling Stones have given themselves a new direction to go in. The Rolling Stones have always found a way to maintain their popularity and maintain a contemporary sound. This is not a group of stale musicians getting back together for one more show, rather. It is a multi-million-dollar powerhouse that is putting out an album that is really impressive. Mick Jagger, the main singer for the Rolling Stones, decided it was time to release new music after many years of touring, but no new albums. The album that was produced as a result is stunning in its haste and does not second-guess itself. It is the band's strongest work in over 40 years, dating back to their album Tattoo from 1981. The album kicks off with a song aptly titled Angry, which lives up to its name throughout the duration of the song, because it was supposed to serve as the album's introductory track. The song carried a lot of weight with it. It accomplished its job effectively, with a new clean and faultless blend of Rolling Stones music spanning their entire career. From the past to the future, Get Close is one of the most impressive tracks on this album, and it demonstrates that the Rolling Stones are still at the top of their game. It also features the iconic guitar weaving technique made popular by the Rolling Stones, as well as an immensely catchy riff and chorus on this tune. You can also hear Elton John making a cameo appearance. The icing on the cake is a breathtaking saxophone solo that hints at the direction the band will take in the future musically. The next song, Depending on You, is a ballad that will pull at your heartstrings. The song includes a lovely guitar section and narrates a love story that is quite authentic sounding. The song is not particularly memorable, but it is a powerful piece that conveys a lot of feeling and is deserving of some appreciation. Even so, the Rolling Stones and Paul McCartney collaborated on the creation of the punk rock song Bite My Head Off as the band's energy level increased. In this song, Paul McCartney plays a resonant fuzz bass that will warm your spirit. When it is finally Paul McCartney's turn to shine, you can hear Mick Jagger yelling, "Come on, Paul, let's hear some bass." In the background, the lyrics of the song, which are not appropriate for all audiences, are perfectly conveyed by Jagger's shouts. The Rolling Stones' whole wide world has a sound that isn't typically associated with them. The Stones were unsuccessful in their attempt to tap into the turbulent teenagers that they experienced. Despite this, the song possesses a certain allure, particularly due to the fact that it contains a number of uplifting lyrics and an infectious tune. Nevertheless, the overproduced track doesn't sound like it should be a Rolling Stones song at all. The song that closes Upsider is yet another genre-bending experiment of note. Dreamy Skies is a great country piece done with some nice slide guitar and a harmonica solo, and it comes after the previous song, which may have given you a bit of a whiplash. The lyrics touch on the humanity of the band members, as well as the fact that they all require some time away. Another fantastic Stones tune with a contemporary flavor kicks off the second side of the record. The song Mess It Up features a humorous, funky, and pop-oriented sound, while also being immensely catchy to listen to. Watts is featured on the track as well, making it one of the last tracks he participated in before his away. Watts is a member of Live by the Sword as well. Bill Wyman, the original bassist for the Stones, is performing with him. This is the tune to listen to if you're in the mood for some classic rock from the 70s. The song has a raw and authentic rock and roll sound. In addition, Elton John plays the piano on the track. Driving Me Too Hard is primarily a filler tune that adds a pleasant track to the album, but does not contribute significantly to the album overall. It's good, but nothing to write home about. Tell Me Straight is a deeply personal song for Keith Richards, and he sings lead on it. This song offers a fresh perspective on the world in which we currently live. The song, which has a very Richards-like tone to it, is heavy and depressing. His work on the guitar is among his most impressive. Sweet Sounds of Heaven was an immediate classic that was created by Lady Gaga in collaboration with the Stones. You can sense the atmosphere about the 5-minute mark when Jagger whispers, "Play me something, Stevie." And you can tell that Stevie Wonder is playing a wonderful organ at that time.